Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. So by now you have unquestionably heard that the British High Court has approved the extradition of Julian Assange to the United States. I've been warning for years that we need to be watching these things. And Julian Assange is a major part of this. Now, his case can go back to appeal, and that is to a lower court. So that is what is going to happen. Everything that has happened with him has absolutely justified his fears that put him into, seeking asylum at an embassy in 2012? So he has been effectively incarcerated for 9, 10 years now? And what crime has he committed? He has not committed any crimes. He has never put any lives in danger. What he has done is to reveal crimes. If you've never seen... all of this started in 2009 and with the release of the Collateral Murder video. If you have never seen that video, you need to watch it. It shows the U.S. military murdering in cold blood journalists and children. And this was from information that was passed to him by Chelsea Manning. He didn't seek out Chelsea Manning. He did not hack anything. WikiLeaks has never hacked anything. And if you still think that there's some rape allegation against him. Well, all those charges were dropped years ago. The women involved have said very clearly that everything that happened between them was consensual. They did not want those charges filed against him. They said, no, this was all consensual. All right. So anyway, and any of you that believe in any pedophilia claims, there has never been any charge against him on that. There's never been any actual allegation about that in any court at all. That was completely fabricated. So what he has done is show war crimes. His crime was reporting on war crimes. But it's not just Julian Assange. Chelsea Manning, still in prison for the second time. Edward Snowden, still in exile. For what? For revealing that we, the American citizens, are under continuous surveillance by our own government, which our government openly denied. openly denied. James Clapper sat right in front of Congress and said that our government was not surveilling our own people. 2 weeks later was when the Snowden revelations were published. 2 weeks later. So there wasn't some years in between. So he is exiled from his own country. Stephen Donziger was just released from prison and yet held on house arrest. His crime? Winning a lawsuit against Exxon in another country in South America for crimes against humanity and the environment. All right. John Kiriakou spent time in prison for revealing our torture program. All right, so what's going to happen? First of all, what's going to happen with Assange? If he gets deported from the UK to the United States, he will be placed in the control of the CIA. The CIA. The CIA that has been implicated in the death of JFK. That conducted, brainwashing, mind control experiments. That fabricated the Bay of Tonkin. That quoted high confidence of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. That claimed that Russiagate had any substance at all. That had black ops torture sites in other countries. Sometimes even without the government of those countries knowing about it. But you think that this is a good thing? Some people think this is a good thing. You're going to trust them and not a journalist. And not only has he revealed the truth, but he has protected his sources. So that's a crime too. All of these things, all these people that I just named, the actions taken against these people these are warnings, not only against journalists, but against whistleblowers. Whistleblowers, don't leak the truth. Don't tell the truth. Journalists, don't print. Don't report the truth. Lawyers, don't go after corporations. Corporations, it's not even the government, but the government will convict a lawyer of a human rights lawyer of a crime. And by the way, the crimes that Donziger committed, those were misdemeanors. And in many cases, no lawyer and possibly even no human being has ever been convicted or at least imprisoned for what they convicted him of. They stripped him of his law license. In addition, Julian Assange suffered a TIA, transient ischemic attack, which most people call a mini stroke. All these years of him being just locked away, fearful of the American government, of the CIA that tried to, assassinate Castro over 600 times. You're in favor of the CIA? What? Anyway, so his health has been in question. There is nothing that proves this any more than him having a TIA on the day, from what I understand, on the day they're making this decision. Wouldn't you be under so much stress? They've had him in Belmarsh prison along with mass murderers, the worst criminals in the UK are at Belmarsh prison, while his crime is reporting the truth. They didn't have him in Belmarsh because he's a flight risk. They had him in Belmarsh so that they could most effectively control any access to him. And they didn't even, a lot of the time, they didn't even allow him to talk with his lawyers in private. This is a warning. I've been saying this. You got Facebook censorship, Twitter, in conjunction with our own government. Keep in mind, Assange went in seeking asylum while Obama and Biden were in office. Some people, Trump supporters, thought that he might pardon Assange and drop it. No, he continued it. Then all you people saying, "Oh, well, Biden is better than Trump," and yet here it is. This is happening under Biden, not Trump. These are not just warnings against to journalists and lawyers and whistleblowers. This is a warning to you and I. Whistleblowers cannot leak the truth. Journalists cannot publish the truth. Lawyers cannot litigate the truth. And what all of that means is that you and I are not allowed to know the truth. We are not allowed to speak the truth. I am Julian Assange. I am Chelsea Manning. I am Edward Snowden. I am Stephen Donziger. I am, you are, any human being. You don't even have to be seeking the truth. You don't have to want the truth to be affected by this, because it does. It affects you permanently. Even if these things are rescinded, the effects of this will not go away. We are not going to lose our fear, our distrust of our own government. We are not going to trust the mainstream media ever again. Never in our entire lives. Ever. We will never trust the government and the media again. So say it with me. I am Julian Assange. I am Julian Assange. Write to your elected officials. Write to the White House. I'll save you the energy of having to look up the address, and I will put it in the description of the video. Write to the White House and tell Joe Biden to pardon Julian Assange. Is that too much effort? We're not going to recover from this. We cannot recover from this. There is no recovery from this. It is never too late to speak out for most of us. But we have no idea of if or when it is going to be too late for Julian Assange. Share this video. Talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel so that I can expand my message. All right? So, thank you very much for watching. Write to the White House. The link is below. I will catch you in the next video.